Next thing we're going to focus on is just the text tool. So as you do the text tool, just draw your text, type in what you want, and you get a whole litany of options up here. So if you want to change the background of the box, you can change the background of the box. You can change the line color, and you can even change the thickness of the box. And then if you don't want any of that, just hit transparent, and it goes away. The other big thing within Google Drive is the ability to choose fonts. So as you can see, I have very, 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 very many fonts. You just go to more fonts and wait as it pulls up the menu, and you actually have so many different web-based fonts that are available, not only within Google Drawing, but any of the other Google tools you use. And typically, once you add these fonts to one program like Drawing, they'll be available in all the other Google G Suite apps you use. So just make sure you check the ones you like to use, and by doing so, hit OK, and they'll be added to your menu. When you are ready to enlarge your text, highlight. You can either choose from the menu or type in a number that does not exist, like 34, and it will go to that size. Change the font. Over here, you've got your typical menu: bold, italics, underline. Change the color. And if you like a light color, then you might want to do something like format options, which is newer to the G Suite tools, and you can add a drop shadow to your text. And you can also change the angle of where that drop shadow lays, the distance of that drop shadow, and how blurry it is, which is really fantastic. And you've got some of these other options too, which I'll show in just a second. You can even create a reflection of your text, which is very, very cool. And by manipulating the box, you can then make the reflection closer to your text. Other thing you can work with as you draw a text box is if you are replacing text. So the next thing you can do is, say you have a story you want to place, and so what you do is you control and select your text, hit Control C, and you can draw a new text box and place that text in there, or you can just paste it on the page. And you're going to notice it's going to be a little bit bigger than the page, and the box and the text is funny. The only way to actually move the text is to click and drag that part of the box. So what we'll need to do is stretch the text box so all the text fits, which will take a couple click and drags. Select all the text and make it a size you like. Change the spacing to single, and then you can move your text around on your page. So if you have students who are designing a newspaper or a page that has a lot of text, then that is how you can get them to place it. Then you want to do size and position. So say you want to do some indents, you can highlight it and then go down to the text fit, and you've got some indentations. So for example, first line, and then indent it like, I usually like to say 0.2, hit enter, and ta-da, only the first line of each paragraph is indented as it should be. Now if you don't like the way that jaggedy text looks, I like to just select it all, which is Control A, or you can just do the good old-fashioned highlight all of it. Go to the tool where it's left, indent, center, right, justified, or just fully justified. And what that does is it fits your text into a box like that. And that is one other way to manipulate text in Google Drawing using the text fitting option.